This place is amazing, guys. It's amazing. Are you gonna stay in there for a minute? You can stay in there for a minute. Good morning again, everybody. It's still an amazing and beautiful campsite that we found. I mean, I'm just blown away a bit. This is definitely in the top 10 of top 10 campsites. Let me show you this morning where we are on the map. So we have Alaska, the Yukon, the Northwest Territories, British Columbia, and Alberta. We are currently in northeast British Columbia, and night before last we camped at this little campsite near the waterfall we hiked to, and we drove up to Fort Nelson and beyond, and I think we're about right here on the McDonald River where we set up camp. This is that campsite. Still kind of in a little disbelief about how beautiful and amazing this campsite is. Today we're not going very far. We are headed right up from our campsite here to Liard. There you go. Good boy. You ready to go? All right. Let's hit the road. This is breakfast this morning. These things keep getting smaller and smaller, but they're not getting any less expensive. We are winding our way down out of the mountains, and I don't know what's ahead. I mean, there's a hot spring ahead. But other than the hot spring, I have no idea what to expect today. And that's awesome. We are coming into Toad River, which just sits at the base of these gorgeous mountains, apparently. I've been seeing signs all over the place for caribou crossing and for bison crossing. I haven't seen any of those. You gotta love these middle of the nowhere gas stations where they just trust you to come in and pay. It's pretty awesome. The price of gas here is not pretty awesome. It's $1.89 per liter. That's a lot. Well, the go in and pay thing is probably pretty good for business, since I went in and got a cinnamon roll and a coffee. And I'm sure a lot of other people do that too. So I'm gonna take a minute and eat my cinnamon roll next to this cute little lake. And that's so much better than the breakfast bar I had this morning. Probably a lot more calories too, but it's good. I don't know if you can see this on the camera. I'll try to zoom it in, but this mountain in front of us has like all these crazy folds in the rock. It's neat. It's called Folded Mountain, which makes sense. It's a sedimentary rock formation and has layers and layers and layers of mud and stuff settled on the sea floor, because this was once an ocean, I think. Yes, seabed. And got compressed into rock, but they were all wonky, and that's really cool. Here comes the rain again. But look at this view. I haven't seen any caribou or bison, despite all the signs. But I did spot a porcupine, like way the heck up in a tree. I don't know how he's gonna get down from there. We are approaching Muncho Lake, which is a crazy turquoise color. I think it gets its turquoise color from maybe copper, but it's really turquoise, like really. You can tell that is turquoise, but it's really turquoise in real life. It's gorgeous and such clear water. Absolutely stunning lake. Sheep. We finally see some sheep. Did you like the sheep? The sheep were cool? You woke up to see the sheep? Now we need bison and caribou. Those particular sheep are not bighorn sheep specifically. They're closely related, but they're called Rocky Mountain sheep. Very similar to bighorn sheep, but not exactly the same. Oh my God, we spotted our first caribou. I am so excited. That's amazing. Oh my God. I hope we find more. And the bison. You probably can't see it from my little camera view, but there is bison poop all over the place. No bison yet, but lots of bison patties. Lots and lots. So I'm keeping my eyes peeled. I think we have bison. Pretty sure. Yes, we have bison. Oh, there's 2 bison calves. 3 bison calves. Oh my God. They're frolicking. So I've seen approximately 50 gazillion bison in my life because I've spent a lot of time in Wyoming and lived in Wyoming, and those are different bison. Those are plains bison. These are woods bison. And oh man, It never stops being awesome to see bison. This is an amazing valley that we're driving into. Stunningly beautiful. Holy crap, look at that bridge. From my understanding, that's one of the only remaining suspension bridges on the Alaska Highway, because I did a little reading. But we're Liard. We are in the Liard River Valley, and we are really close to the hot springs. This is super exciting. I got a campsite. We are at Liard Provincial Park, and they have a bunch of reserved campsites, but they also have a bunch of last minute walk-in, didn't make a reservation campsites, and there are a few left. I mean, it's only noon, so they fill up really fast, and we got one. You going in the woods to find some ticks? Yeah? Looking for some ticks? This is our campsite. Listen to all the birds. I'm just so stoked we got a campsite. And I'm gonna set up the awning room because it's gonna rain. It's been raining, and it's gonna rain some more. So the whole awning room is going up. Got the room up just in time for the rain. Only Fluffy dog prefers to sit out in the rain. You don't have to look so pathetic about it, though. Yeah, you look kind of pathetic about it. He is underneath a tree, so he's getting some protection from the rain. And I brought him inside, and he was like, nope. He can sit out in the rain. It's not raining very hard, it's just drizzly. And the only real concern about it is that I don't want wet dog in the bed, but he'll dry off by the time we're ready to go to bed, so it's all good. I think I'm gonna take a minute and actually have a healthy lunch, a little salad, and plan the trip to the hot springs. Fluffy will have to wait in the car because the dogs are not allowed at the hot spring area. I don't want to wake him up though. He's very happily sleeping, so I'll probably just give him some time to enjoy his nap and at some point get to the hot spring. Lunch has been eaten. I have installed Fluffy in the Jeep, and I'm gonna walk down to the hot springs. Real campgrounds aren't really my thing, and kind of big commercial-ish hot springs also aren't really my thing. But everybody I talk to, and I actually do talk to some people, said that you can't miss these hot springs. I think I'm going the right way. I left the map back at camp. Very clear water and little fishes. I am not an eagle. An eagle wouldn't even bother with you guys. This is a wetland area before the spring. There's a moose. I'm gonna walk quietly and not anger the moose. That's a mama and baby. I'm glad she had no interest in us. So I have learned that the lumpy forest that I saw yesterday is muskeg, which is basically a peat bog, and it's kind of a cool Arctic thing. And this has lumpy ground too. This place is amazing, guys. It's amazing. That was delightful. You can see a bit of the hot spring back there, but you can't really film when all the people are around. I stayed in there for quite some time because it's nice. And now we're walking through the hanging, what they're calling the hanging gardens. It's just past where the spring is. That is a really big spring. Like, it's a good size. You could pretty easily fit, I don't know how many were in there, probably 20 people were in there, and it did not feel crowded. I mean, it would be amazing to have that place to yourself, but that's not going to happen. This is muskeg. Look at the holes, the water holes. Well, that's very nice. That's the hanging garden. It's very nice. I would say it's worth it to walk the short little distance and climb some stairs past the hot springs. If you're here, you should walk back and see the hanging gardens. Lovely little violets growing in the muskeg. This is a delightful little wetland. I bet it's even more delightful about a month or two from now when everything's blooming. But we do have a couple things blooming here and there. That's the source area for the spring, and it's pretty scalding. The closer you get to that, the warmer the water gets. And I could get within about 10 feet of it before I was like, yeah, that's close enough. And it's raining again. Gonna walk fast. See you guys back at the car. And there's my little boy. He barely even cracked an eyelid when I got back. Drugs are good for Fluffy Dog. Yeah, drugs are good. Well, guys, I think that's it for today. And I'm gonna make some soup. Well, I'm not gonna make some soup. I'm gonna heat up a can of soup for dinner, and then sit around and work on some editing, and then go to bed. I want to thank all of you guys for coming along with us. If you'd like this video and want to see our further adventures, hit that subscribe button. It costs nothing, and it really does help. We'll see you down the road.